Okay, so welcome everybody. If you're watching this later on YouTube, welcome to YouTube. We are going to go over holiday smart plans today. So it shouldn't take us too long. We're just going to kind of dive into a couple of the templates that already exist and then how to apply them. It might be a little late because some of them start on Halloween, but we can edit those. Something to keep in mind for next year as well. So we're going to start out with command here. And we are going to go to, hang on. Oh, you're good. Just a slight musical interruption there. Anyway, so we're going to go to what looks like a little checklist with a gear next to it. Click on that, the SmartPlans. Then you may or may not have things here depending on whether or not you use SmartPlans regularly and have added some. Either way, it doesn't matter because we're going up here to library. And this is where we're going to find anybody who has created a smart plan that they want to share with everybody at Keller Williams. So we kind of have our own little database of smart plans people have used here. And if you're not familiar, there's the featured section. This is all things that are actually made. Oh, actually, no, they switched this around a little bit. Okay, so we've got featured ones. Marty Miller is a regional tech trainer. He does a lot of teaching and that sort of thing, lots of YouTube stuff. Keller Williams, these are just all of our company ones that are automatically provided. And then top rated, you'll notice Halloween 2021, fall 2021, Thanksgiving 2021. So those are apparently very popular right now. I am just going, actually, I haven't looked at these. That just says simple Thanksgiving email design though. But let's click view steps here. Yeah, this is just going to be one email. It's not what we're looking for. So I'm going to go up here to search and click or type in holiday. And then now you'll see here we have 136 results. So you don't have to do exactly what I'm going to do. You can kind of read through these and look through reviews like you might on Amazon or something. You can see 260 agents are using this one. I don't think a lot of people take the time to go ahead and rate them. So you'll notice that one person has rated each of these things 5 stars. This one has 10 people who rated it with 4 stars, 2,100 using it. So there's a couple of different ones that we can use in here. And like I said, I encourage you to just go around and click and see what you like. So here's how you would do that. Here's how you preview those without necessarily cluttering up your My Smart Plan, which is where we started. We can, let me see if something looks good here. That's 2020. This is February 14th. Here we go. SOI holiday text, Halloween, Thanksgiving, holidays, and New Year's. Okay, so we got 2,100 people using this, 4 stars, 10 people have rated it. Nick Baldwin used to be our Michigan and Northern Ohio regional tech trainer. He's gone on to be like a consultant or something. But if you want to look at any of these, you click on the view steps. And then if we hover over any of these actual steps, so not the delay, obviously that's just saying we wait 25 days in between. If we hover over this SMS, it gives you an example of what the verbiage is going to be there. And take that with a grain of salt because we're going to go in and edit it anyway. But this says, Happy Halloween, and then autofills the contact name. It's Heather Huber with, if you got a team name, put it there. Hope you got enough candy to give out. What are you going as this year? So that's something that we would probably just delete because we're in November now. If you're watching this next October, maybe you want to do that. Waits 25 days. Sends another text. Now it says, Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're able to spend it with family. I'm thankful for amazing clients like you. Anything good for dessert tonight? And it waits 25 days. Then Happy Holidays, whomever wanted to wish you a wonderful holiday season. All the best to you and your family this time of year. Waits 10 days. Can you believe it's 2021? Let's hope it's an upgrade from last year. I'm going to make it a point to stick to my resolutions for sure. What about you? One thing I will say is these are all text messages. And you have to have Twilio set up in order to do that. Twilio is not going to be your cell phone number. It cannot be your cell phone number. It's a separate number that you use. So if you're using this a lot, I would encourage you, there's another smart plan in here somewhere that's just automated and says something along the lines of, hey, this is my work phone number. It's textable only. Just so you know, save it. It's me. So they're going to come from that number. So just take that with a grain of salt and prep your clients accordingly if that's what you want to do. other thing you could do, instead of making this automatically send a text, is you could trigger it to just notify you to text somebody, but then you have to go in and actually do all the work and text everybody. So, just a couple of things. So this one, I like this one generally, but I also want to show you this one, which I was looking at the other day. So wait to list until after the holidays. So here's, if we hover over, you can kind of see the description down there. When clients say, I want to wait until after the holidays to list, it's the perfect plan to ensure they list with you when they're ready. Must launch on October 16th to have all tasks align with holidays. Otherwise, edit delay number 4 to make Halloween email deliver on October 27th. So all for their tasks. So I like when they give you little notes like that. However, let's note that this was published, October 5th, 2020. We're going to want to make some changes here because it's 2021. Thanksgiving's not going to line up exactly. Same thing here with this Nick Baldwin one over here. And I don't know if there are any that I saw that were from 2021. Maybe that's you. Maybe you want to go ahead and publish it in the library and you're the next Nick Baldwin or Marty Miller. I think they're going to see the text more quickly than they're going to see the email. The question was, do you prefer text over email? Especially since, you know, they're going to be hanging out with, if it's on Thanksgiving Day or if it's on Christmas Day, they're not going to be checking their email probably. And I think it's a little more, text is a little more interactive. But again, just make sure that you prep them and make sure that they know that this is you, not just a bot that's texting them. Although it essentially is a bot. But if they respond, then you're going to respond back to them through command. Do you have Kelly installed? Do you have notifications enabled in Kelly? Because that's like the only reason that I use Kelly is kind of like a pager, because it will tell me, oh, you just received a text from this person or an email from this person. They're supposed to come out with Command Mobile in 2021, but we've got less than 2 months left. So I'm hoping they still do that. Actually, that is supposed to be, I think they're beta testing it right now. So, oh, somebody just said, Coach Cat uses an app called Hit 'em Up to mass text. Okay, I don't know that. Maybe that's something to look into. Hit 'em up. So maybe you could do that, something like hit them up and then schedule something in command that would trigger you. Hey, make sure that you text these people on this day. Hey, make sure you text these people on this day. Anyway, I am going to go back to another chat. It does come from your actual number through that app. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's good to know. Hit them up. Apostrophe E-M. Okay. Okay, so we've got options. I am going to go ahead and add this smart plan. So once I click add smart plan, it's going to go to my smart plans. And you'll see what it does is it just takes the name of the smart plan and adds my in front of it. I'm just gonna download it as is. And then I guess we never really did view the steps on this wait to list until after the holidays. So this is going to be varied. You'll see they have touch tasks. So that's just going to notify you. And there's an email. You can see I hovered over it. You get this whole giant thing. The thing that I do like about this one is this might not be for your SOI. This might just be like any leads that you have who have said, hey, I want to list at some point. And this is just you keeping in touch with them, but it's holiday themed. So you have send client a written note thanking them. So this is assuming maybe you met with them or talked with them over the phone. Find the client on Facebook, send a friend request, wait 9 days. And remember, this one gives you a specific date on which to start. And then this is just like a general Halloween and COVID-19, having fun while staying safe. This isn't anything about real estate. It just gives them some tips, some things that might be interesting to them. And then you're also going to start them on a different smart plan, bi-weekly neighborhood nurture. Send another text. Hi, this is Heather. I emailed you some information about your neighborhood. Did you have a chance to check it out? mail them a Thanksgiving card. And then this just says include market share report, leverage tools, Keller mortgage, Keller offers, Keller app. So you can, it's just giving examples of ways you can offer value to them. Wait 6 days. Hope you enjoyed Thanksgiving. How many days will you be having a turkey sandwich for lunch? So maybe instead of, we could edit the other smart plan to do this as well. Instead of texting them on Thanksgiving when they're super busy, maybe you want to contact them the day after Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. They're going to be a little less busy. They might want to respond to you more. You might stay more top of mind. Or alternatively, maybe we do it Wednesday before Thanksgiving, because then going to all their family celebrations, they have just spoken to you. So if somebody says anything about real estate, oh yeah, you know, that just kind of triggers in their brain. Yeah. And maybe you do something along those lines like, hey, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then you don't have to be, you know, interacting with people on your Thanksgiving. And you mail a holiday card, wait 6 days. Email your last 3 client reviews or send a link to your reviews and testimonials. Wait 21 days. Happy holidays. Hope you're enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying it all. Any special plans for ringing in the new year? And again, this is right before New Year's. So they go to a party, someone brings real estate. Oh yeah, this realtor's been talking to me. She's super nice. And then after the holidays, you go ahead and deliver your listing packet. So this would be, I think, geared to somebody who you meet with them in September or August or even October, and they say, you know, we do want a list, but I think we're going to wait until after the holidays. So then you set them up on this, have it ready to go so that you're still top of mind and it's not out of the blue when you're calling them in January. Hey, it's past the holidays. Do you want a list now? So we're going to add this one as well. And this is a bundled smart plan. It contains multiple plans. Download all plans to get it started. So the reason that this is popping up is because it does say, where is it? Add to smart plan. So in order to make this smart plan work, you have to have that other smart plan already in there. And I do. So it says success. I don't have to click anything here. It would say download or something here if I didn't have it downloaded. Success. This was added to my smart plans. Great. So now if I go back to my smart plans, I have both of these that were created November 4th today. So this is that one by Nick Baldwin. That's a bunch of texts. And this one is my wait to list until after the holidays smart plan. We're going to go in and edit this one. A quick note about smart plans as well, if you're not familiar with it. If you click this drop down, it's similar to what we just saw in the library, where you can hover over it, just kind of preview what the steps are without having to open it. But we do want to open it. We want to edit it. So there we go. Okay, so happy Halloween, whomever. Well, we don't want Halloween now because this is middle of November or the beginning of November. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this step. Yes, I want to remove it. Don't need this delay then. Remove that delay. So we're going to start out with this text that says, hi, whomever, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're able to spend it with family. I'm thankful for amazing clients like you. Anything good for dessert tonight? I like the idea of actually just doing it the day before Thanksgiving, because like I said, then you're going to be in their brain. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm a little bit of a grammar Nazi, so bear with me on this, but I don't like that there's extra spaces before and after this merge field, because I think it's going to look too automated. So I'm going to go right after this comma and get rid of that space. And then it looks like there's 2 spaces here. So that's just going to look a little bit more natural. So hi, contact first name. So now whomever you set this plan, whomever you set up on this plan is just going to autofill their name there. And this doesn't work if this isn't teal. So if I type in exactly what that says, contact.first.name, see how it doesn't turn teal? That's not going to do anything. It's going to pop up as contact first name verbatim. So what I want to do is just make sure, oops, what am I doing? Oh, what did I just do? Just make sure that this is what we call a merge field. And you can find any of those over here. So these are all of the things that you can autofill. Contact first name, last name, email, phone, birthday, anniversary, my first name, last name, your team name if you're on one, and then your KW app link as well. That'll just autofill for you so they can click on it and download your app. So I have, hi, Joe. I'm going to say happy Thanksgiving Eve. And I'm also just going to put a little disclaimer in here, because if I send this out to a bunch of people and they don't know that this is my work phone, my work text number, they're going to be like, who is this? And it's also going to send them another text right after that says, hey, if you want to stop receiving these messages, please like type stop or something like that. So I put, hi, happy Thanksgiving Eve. This is Heather. This is my text only work number. I hope you're able, yeah, I don't know. This doesn't sound like me, so I'm just going to change some of the words. Hi, whoever. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. This is Heather. This is my text only work number. I hope you have a fun, food-filled day planned tomorrow. I'm thankful for amazing clients like you. And if I'm not sending this to clients, like this says SOI, if I send this to my brother, I mean, he's not my client. He's gonna be like, why are you calling me a client? So maybe I'll say, I'm thankful for amazing humans like you. Or maybe I do just only want to send this to people who have been or currently are clients. And, you know, you can tailor it however you want. Thankful for amazing humans like you. Anything good on the menu tomorrow? Change that. I have to excuse my mouse. I am on an incline right now, so if I put the mouse up, it just, gravity's happening and going down. Okay, that looks good to me. I like that. So this is going to happen Wednesday, the, what is that, 24th? Yeah, Wednesday the 24th. Okay, and then I'm going to set a delay, but I don't know how many yet, how many days. Happy holidays. Wanted to wish you a wonderful holiday season. All the best to you and your family this time of year. So this depends on what you want to do. Do you want to tailor this specifically to Christmas or Christmas Eve? If so, you're going to want the number of days accordingly. Or do you want this maybe just to hit sometime generally in the middle of December so that we can kind of cover a couple different holidays? You could do that as well. I probably, again, wouldn't recommend sending it right on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, because a lot of times people are busy those days. Maybe we set it for like a week before then. So depending on what that is, we're going to have to set this delay accordingly. So let me just open up my calendar here. You know, I can go ahead and share this, post it to the library after if you guys want, and then you can all just download it so you don't have to think or do the work, or you can just edit mine too. So it's the 24th is when that first one's going out. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 days maybe, because then that's a Friday and it's a week before Christmas. And then maybe they have, like we do different sides of the family the weekend before Christmas, and maybe other people are doing that too. So 23 days is going to put me at the 17th. And I think I like that. So happy holidays. Wanted to wish you a wonderful holiday season. All the best to you and your family this time of year. And again, I'm just being a little anal about these spaces in here because I want it to look as much like I typed it as possible. And another thing I could do that I think I am going to do here is I am just going to add create task. So this is just going to be something that nobody else sees. It just pops up in my to-do list here in command. I'm going to move this up. Where is it? And I'm just going to put in a task to go ahead and write a card. And that way, at least I'm reminded. If I decide I don't want to do it later, okay, whatever, I just mark it off as completed. So let's set a delay for 23 days. That's going to put us at December 17th. And then this is going to say, name is card, description, right, and button, Christmas card, and send to Now this is kind of a cool trick you can do. First name, last name. Oh man, I thought their address was in here. It's just gonna poop. Sometimes I'll have a contact address in here, and I was just gonna put that in there because then I don't have to look at their address. Okay. Well, anyway, so I'm going to create a task. It's due today, so you can put a due date on that if you want to give yourself a little time and just have it remind you on one day and say, hey, this is due in 4 days or whatever. Handwritten Christmas cards sent to blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. If you wanted to add a link, like this would be for if you had a script or something that you wanted to. Actually, I could just, if I wanted to, in here. So that you have a template. Short and sweet, your hand's not going to cramp up. Okay, so both of these now are going to trigger on the same day. This will happen the 23rd of November. It waits 23 days, and then on the 17th of December, you both get this task popping up in command, and it automatically sends out texts. So if you do both of those on the same day, they're going to get this text on the 17th, and maybe you get these Christmas cards in the mail the next day. You know, they'll get Christmas cards like maybe 4 days after you send this text. There's a Sunday in there somewhere. And oh no, we got this first. You could write the card first and then have it set up so that the text comes after. Hey, did you get my Christmas card? Hoping that you and your family are well, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you want to do that. Actually, I really like that. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to add in a delay. Yeah. So now this card gets written on the 17th. Now I'm actually going to put a due date in there because if I'm going to have an auto text send out saying, hey, did you get my card? And I never sent a card. That's bad news bears. So the 17th, maybe we make this the 16th. Sorry, I'm just kind of being creative and figuring stuff out as I go, deciding what I want to do. So it's the 16th, and maybe we make that due by Saturday. So I could do in 2 days. And then, so it triggers me for this on 16th. Then maybe I'll wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So then the 22nd, I'll reach out and say, hey, did you get my card? And then they go into the holidays thinking about me. So like 6 days. Create a card or send a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it auto sends a text. Happy holidays, whomever. Did you get my card? Just wanted to wish you a wonderful holiday season. All the best to you and your family this time of year. Great, perfect, short and sweet. You could ask questions if you wanted to start up a conversation there again. Just for right now, I'm not going to. One thing I will say though is make sure that, let's say you send a card and then they text you on your regular phone number, because they probably have your regular phone number. They text you, oh, thanks so much for the card. How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And you have a conversation with them. And then you forget that the smart plan is still live. And then 6 days later, it sends them, did you get my card? And they're like, yeah, we had a conversation about that. Is this a bot? So maybe you just want to make sure that you remember to disable that. So then this happening the 23rd. Can you believe it's 2021? Let's see. So the 23rd is a Thursday, and it says to wait 10 days. That's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10. That's gonna be the day after New Year's, Sunday. Can you believe it's 2021? Let's hope it's an upgrade from last year. I'm going to make it a point to stick to my resolutions for sure. What about you? That doesn't sound like how I would talk, so I'm going to change that. Also, I'm liking this idea of contacting them before the holidays so you're still in their brains. But I guess you will have just contacted them a week before, so. Yeah, I'll leave that on the second. I think that's fine. You believe it's 2021? Actually, and you know what? If it were me and I were a consumer receiving these texts, hi, Heather, happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays, Heather. Can you believe it's 2021, Heather? I feel like I'm overusing the name there, so I'm just not going to even. Heather, 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 Heather. Maybe I'll just say something like, hey, happy 2021. Pretty crazy, we're here already. Let's hope it's an upgrade from last year. And I'm going to put in some sort of emoji because that's what I would do in my normal life. Where's the little sweat face? There we go. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't love this. I'm going to make it a point to stick to my resolutions for sure. I don't know. I think you should put something here that's going to make them interact with you since it's the last one. Unless you want to extend this and also add in Valentine's Day or something, but how am I doing? There we go. I don't know. Any ideas? I'm open for suggestions. Let's hope it's an upgrade from last year. I'm so bad about setting New Year's resolutions because they usually just go out the window. I'm still contemplating what I want to do as far as resolutions. How about you? Did you think of anything good? Okay, that's a very Heather text. That's going to sound like me because it is. And then what other merge fields can I add here that I might want to add? Nothing. Sometimes those just give me ideas for other things I might want to put in there. Okay, so I think I like this. Oh, and maybe after this, I could add them to a smart plan. Nah, I've got most of my clients and stuff on smart plans anyway. I'm not going to add in another one. You could if you wanted to. Okay, so let's review. Hi, whomever. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. This is Heather. This is my text-only work number. So feel free to save it. And I'm going to put a smiley face because that's what I would normally text. Hope you have a fun, food-filled day planned tomorrow. I'll get rid of that smiley face. I'm thankful for amazing humans like you. Anything good on the menu? I already put tomorrow. This is why I edit things. And then it waits 22 days, and then it says, command pops up and gives me a task and says, write a handwritten Christmas card and send to, and then contact first name, last name. And then I can just use this, whip out my Christmas cards and write the same thing over and over and over again. Wishing you and your family the best this holiday season. Hope it's a great one. Wait 6 days, follow up with them. Happy holidays, whomever. Did you get my card? Just wanted to wish you a wonderful holiday season. All the best to you and your family this time of year. And wait 10 days. I don't think I even want that hey in there. Happy 2021. Pretty crazy. We're here already. Let's hope it's an upgrade from last year. Still contemplating what I want to do as far as resolutions. How about you? Did you think of anything good? And then that's the end. Okay, so now as far as adding a trigger event, this is, man, that's still their only one. So if you add a certain tag, that will allow it to just automatically send it. Oh, you know what? We don't need to do this. We're not going to add a trigger because I think we can set this to start on a certain date. Just remember something. So we want this to start on, what did I say, the 23rd? Oh, sorry, the 24th. I've been saying that wrong forever. So we are going to click save, which I already did, and then click add contact. And just for right now, I'm going to add myself because maybe I'll go in after this class and edit some things and change it around a little bit more. So there's me. Add to Smart Plan. Okay, so now we have two options. Start now. You don't want to do that because they're going to be like, Thanksgiving, what? That's like 3 weeks away. Why are you saying this? Start on the following date. So if we start this on the 24th, click confirm. Please confirm that you want the following contacts to be subscribed to the Smart Plan. I'm going there. Okay, that's fine. And then it just gives you a little summary. So SOI, holiday texts, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Well, I can go back and edit that title because obviously Halloween is no longer applicable. Thanksgiving, holidays, New Year's. And then, hi, happy Thanksgiving Eve. This is Heather, blah, blah, blah. Wait 22 days. And then it tells me to write a handwritten Christmas card. Wait 6 days. Happy holidays. Did you get my card? Blah, blah, blah. Waits 10 days. And then happy 2021. Something in the chat. Can you send this to yourself first so you know what it looks like? Yes. So I have it, what I just did now was set it up so that it sends it to me on the 23rd, 24th, I keep saying that wrong. But what I could do instead is I can send it to myself, add to Smart Plan, and I can just start it now. I hope I have my right phone number in there. Click confirm, confirm. So I'm going to be however many weeks ahead of getting these texts. So it's still going to wait however many days I put in there, 22 or 23 or whatever. But it'll just be ahead of schedule, if that makes sense. And then I'll be looking at my phone and randomly wondering, like, why am I getting these? I don't have it yet. Might take a minute. But I should be getting that at some point today. And then I can just check and make sure that that looks good, that everything comes through the way that I want it to. In here, you'll notice that this appeared. This was not here before. This is just saying that one person is currently subscribed to this plan. If I click on, keep clicking everything. If I click on that eyeball, there we go. I am the one that's set up on that. And I can unsubscribe if I want. If there were multiple people, I could select all of them, unsubscribe them. I can search by name, especially if I signed up a lot of people for that. Another thing I should show you as well is when we are adding people to that, I can just do a little shortcut here with add contact. Maybe I want to look by tags. And then I want to, so I've got all these people tagged as previous clients. It's only showing 1 through 20 of 30, and I've had more than that. So I need to go back in and make sure I've got everybody tagged. But if I select all, this is only going to select 20 because it's only showing me 20 on the first page. If I click this over arrow, there's 10 more people who weren't selected. I click those also. Now it's 26 plus these 4. So it's 30 people that it's going to send it to. Then I just add them to the Smart Plan, and it'll do the same thing where it says start now or start at a future date. Since I have multiple Smart Plans selected, it will also give you the option to stagger them, like start 3 today and start 3 tomorrow and 4 the next day. I don't want to do that because I want this all to line up correctly. So I'm not going to worry about that. But that's a quick, handy way to filter through a bunch of people and add them all at once. Another thing I can do is I do have an SOI tag. So if they weren't already selected, see, you can see now I've got 238. I just have to go through and select all of these. And you'll see this number just keeps growing. I'm not going to do that right now. So it's still just me on that Smart Plan. Okay, what questions do you have? No questions? Anything? No? Okay, cool. Well, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go back and probably play around with that a little bit more and just tailor it to myself some more, but you get the general idea of how to do that. Feel free to reach out if you've got any other questions. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Oh, wait. Oh, it says thank you. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Have a good one, guys. We'll talk later.